Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.
PCOR 2 didn't immobilize the Guam Regional Transit Authority operations. In fact, according to GRTA Director Selba Bauta, they're moving forward to expand public transportation services for the island.
I'm working with land management and Senator Torres and Senator Peter Terlai to find new property for the park and ride. We're going to begin to do advertisement on our buses. We're starting out the homeless coalition transportation support.
As we've recently reported, GRTA was granted approval from the Federal Transit Administration, or FTA, to use federal funds to pay for necessary resources to support approximately 900 clients from the Guam Homeless Coalition. Some elements the project entails include setting up a transit operations center, purchasing communication equipment, and dedicating a van or bus to transport clients. As we've recently reported, GRTA was granted approval from the Federal Transit Administration, or FTA, to use federal funds to pay for necessary resources to support approximately 900 clients from the Guam Homeless Coalition. Some elements the project entails include setting up a transit operations center, purchasing communication equipment, and dedicating a van or bus to transport clients. Paragraph 3, take 1. Another project GRTA expects to roll out will truly Paragraph 3, take 2. Another project GRTA expects to roll out will truly revolutionize Guam's transportation system as well as reduce their carbon footprint. They are currently working with the FTA to finalize a budget plan for the utilization of $9.5 million for electric buses, electric cars, and charging stations.
Guam couldn't afford to buy electric buses, so we went out and competed with over 200 transit agencies in the United States. And fortunately, we were one of the agencies that was selected, and we were awarded $9.5 million. But before all of these begins, we are going to be putting out a request for proposal to come up with an electrification plan for at least the Guam Regional Transit Authority to make sure that, we know what buses to buy, we know what batteries to buy, we know how the charging stations are going to be set up, We're going to know how long those batteries are going to last in the island of Guam, being that the environment is different from back in the States. So
right.
There's a big challenge with regards to this.
Bauta says the island can begin seeing electric vehicles on the road as early as 2022 or 2023. By 2025, GRTA will no longer be purchasing fossil fuel buses. Bauta expressed his frustration over the legislature's lack of support for the Guam Transit Authority. As we recall, their FY21 budget was cut by $300,000, leaving them to work with just $2.9 million, as opposed to other areas like Kauai with a budget of $9 million.
I urge the people of Guam to go down to the legislature and pound on their doors and tell them that transit needs support. We have a lot of people out there who are willing to go find jobs, man. And when they find jobs, they pay taxes. And what happens when they pay taxes? It goes to education, it goes to the hospital, it goes to DPW to fix the roads. I'm in this job to help the governor of Guam, this administration, and to help the people of Guam. I'm not here for the job. I'm retired. I've been retired for 4 years, to be honest with you, before I took this job. But I'm here to help the people of Guam, and I hope that the senators are listening to that they really be mindful that Guam Regional Transit Authority is very important to the people of Guam.
With a reduced budget, lack of support, and a high demand for more public transportation availability, GRTA continues to serve the island with the resources given. They're even working with the FTA to allow a feasibility study with the University of Guam with regards to Uber transit on the island.